Mickey Show.
Holy smokes, boys. Welcome back in. Happy Saturday morning. I would say the start to the weekend, but that was last night, Friday night. Bright and early on a Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you guys for joining me today for Overtime with Beardo, episode 7. Holy smokes, man. We are just chugging along, are we not? Starting off the show, holy smokes, Donna Hall with a gifted FearTheBeardo membership. Thank you, Donna Hall. Much appreciated. Thank you for that gifted membership. The Bearded Society grows thicker. We played a little bit of Pokemon last night. Pokemon Legends ZA. That VOD is still up on the channel, as all of my live streams are always still up on my channel. But we're making some good progress in Pokemon. Making some good progress. I don't play video games off stream very often. Not very often. I got the PlayStation out in the living room in Beardo Manor, and sometimes I'll just sit on the couch. And sometimes I'll just play some Astrobot or God of War, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies when the boys are over, when Jed the Hollywood Scholar or X-Wing's over, or when Will from Game On Sports, when he was in town, we're just sitting on the couch playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Man, I remember, back at the beginning of Zombies, man. Back when Call of Duty was at its peak. World at War. Do you remember when they weren't just Call of Duty zombies? They were Nazi zombies. They were Nazi zombies, man. That's when it was cool. That's when it was really cool. Zombies is still badass. But back in the World at War days, even a little bit in Black Ops 1 when you got some throwback maps that were set in the time range in history back during World War II. Nazi zombies, man. That's when it was fucking awesome. It's like in Breaking Bad. What's his name? What was his name? Badger in Breaking Bad. Great quote. He's like, dude, they're not just zombies, man. They're Nazi zombies. They're the Taliban of zombies. Perfect. Nailed it right on the head, man. Nailed it right on the head. I love playing zombies. That's the only reason I get these Treyarch Call of Duties anymore. My monitor's a little dirty. Got to scratch off some dirt and dust. Because we get intense during our gaming sessions, man. So I'm just like, I don't know. There might be a little bit of Beardo saliva that gets on some of my monitors. Does anybody know how to properly clean a monitor? I don't think you're supposed to use alcohol or water, but fuck, I don't know how to fucking get some of this shit off. Anyways, what a start to the show. Let's say hello to the chat. What up, B-Man? Good to see you. Dude, B-Man, where the hell you been? B-Man, where the hell have you been, man? B-Man, it's been a while. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Shout out, there is my P.O. box if you guys want to send me anything. What up, Mark Andre Roy? How you doing, Mark Andre Roy? Shout out Shout out to the lovely chat. I see Margaret Riggles in here, Richard Dower, Jimmy Collins, X in Wonderland, K Joe, Best Waifu, Richard Dower, Grabthar's Hammer, Raven, and the Writing Desk, Patty McShane, Emilio, what up, Emilio, Mooney, Hazy Enigma, Texas Goon, how's everybody doing? Donna Hall, Microfiber. Inko says microfiber, but how do I get, here we go. Skippy says, mix half distilled water with half 70% isopropyl alcohol. Use a microfiber cloth and only wipe in one direction. Just ask Grok this week. Interesting. Okay. My monitors are dirty, man. My monitors are dirty. Mix half distilled water with half 70% isopropyl alcohol. And use a microfiber cloth and wipe in just one direction. Okay. All right. I'll try to remember that. How you doing, Wasp? Good to see you, Wasp. Good to see you. Hey, man, where the hell you been, man? This is M here, time zone, and I'm always at Jay's morning stream time. Well, there you go. What up, JB Benedict? How you doing, brother? How you doing? But no, playing Pokemon Legends ZA, it's taken me a little bit more time to beat it than other people, because I know, listen, FearTheBeardo, you should have beaten Pokemon already. I know this, but it's because I'm not playing it on my own time. I want to stream it and have everything documented, have you guys watch every single step of the way. You know, there's some other streamers who are, you know, playing the game on stream, but then when they're done and they're not streaming, they're still playing on their Switch on handheld or something. I'm not doing that. I'm playing everything on stream so we can experience it together. Hey, Dan Vassis, yo, Beardo, favorite isolating chest exercise to complement your bench. Favorite isolating chest exercise. Isolating. Would you consider dumbbell flies isolating? Because they do kind of target the front deltoid in your biceps just a little bit. But that's only if when you're doing your flies, you are moving your elbows. If you want to isolate, mine are dumbbell flies, and you keep those elbows not locked like this, but you try your best to keep your elbows just slightly bent right here. And you just all the way back. And then barely, don't even touch them. Just right before touching the dumbbells together. You don't touch them, just right before touching them. And then back down, all the way the fuck back, as fucking far as you can go without tearing something. And then bring them back in. Don't even touch them. That's one of my favorite chest exercises, is the dumbbell flies. Isolating is mostly eliminating triceps. Well, there you go. So that would be mine. Dumbbell flies, dude, on an incline. Do it on just a slight incline. I'm not talking like something crazy like this on an incline. Just like, here's flat. Just take it up one notch. Here's flat bench. Take it up just one little notch, maybe two notches. And then you get those dumbbell flies, man. I like doing an incline because it builds the shelf on the top of your chest. You get that nice little drop off from your collarbone, right where your pec starts, and you get like a nice little drop off doing the dumbbell flies like this. And you don't touch them. You don't touch them. I love doing dumbbell flies. I love it. Shout out to Dan Vasek in the chat. Thundarius with a 5 says, I went to Predator Badlands last night and it's frustratingly retarded. Disney just can't help themselves. It even has a goofy animal sidekick. Yeesh. I've seen some mixed reviews on it, man. I've seen some people that really liked it and some people that hated it. I don't really see people in the middle that are like, it's whatever. They either like, yeah, this is a good movie, or it's fucking terrible. I don't know. I won't be seeing it in theaters, probably. I will not be seeing it. I see Crimson Reaper says, Hail Beardo, have a nice weekend, brother. You too, man. You too. Dan Vass says, nice. Go ahead and hit those fucking dumbbell flies, brother. Get after it, man. Get after it. Shout out to Dan Vask. Let's see here. Space Digger with the 2 says, today is my birthday, hitting the big 3-0. Let's go, man. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, Space Digger. Space Digger. Thank you for the 2. And happy birthday, brother. Join the club, man. I hit the big 3-0 in August, man. Welcome to the club. Hunter with a 1 month says, hail. No work today. Depressed as fuck. Playing God of War on PlayStation 2 for the first time. No spoilers, please. As soon as I get home from the 420 shop. There you go, Hunter. Hey, Hunter. No work today. Hopefully because you have the day off. Depressed as fuck. Playing God of War. Hey, man. Play some video games. Do your thing. Grab a cold beer. Sit down on the couch. And play some God of War, man. And just clear your mind. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Because FearTheBeardo, man, I've been depressed before. I've been depressed. We've been there. We've had our waves. We've had our up and downs. But what I've realized, and, you know, I'm FearTheBeardo, so take this with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. But what I've realized is depression is, for me, it's all mental, man. It's all mental. You decide, the individual, you decide when the depression stops. It's on you. And I think depression comes a little bit from anxiety as well. Overthinking. And trust me, FearTheBeardo, I am an overthinker. I overthink everything, man. I'm overthinking. All the time. Anxiety, and then the depression. But it's mental, man. It's mental. Get in the right mindset. Try to be excited for things. Be excited for the future. Find little things. Find little things. Little wins. Find little wins in your life that you can be excited for. Whether that's going to a concert, going to a ball game, a new video game comes out, new movies coming out. I get to see this friend. I get to see my parents. I get to see my grandparents. I get to see my brother or sister, siblings. Little wins. Little wins. Look forward, man. Look forward to it. Give yourself, High Tide said, shout out to High Tide. Give yourself some purpose. Find some purpose and get after it, man. And for me, when I'm feeling down and I'm overthinking, I like to cook food. I like to barbecue. Takes everything away, man. Now I'm thinking about this delicious meal I'm about to make. And exercise. B-man, 100%. The gym. The gym. Hit the gym. Little wins, man. It's mental, man. It's mental. You got to trick your brain. You're depressed, you got to trick your brain. Start getting excited and looking forward to stuff. Purpose. You know, with certain things in your life. You'll be okay, Hunter. You'll be okay. Thank you for the 1 month. Edwin with a $20 says, Buddy boy, did you check the game dispatch out yet? Have not. Have not yet. Have not. Thank you for the 20. I do want to check it out. I've heard good things about it. Dan Vass, there you go. Says lifting weights solves everything. Hit the fucking gym, man. Yeah, hit the gym. You're not feeling good about yourself. You're a little down. Hit the gym. Clean up the diet. Don't be eating the bullshit. Put the candies down. Put the sweets down. Make yourself a nice, savory meal. Hit the gym. 100%, dude. Absolutely, man. You'll be okay. I saw somebody said, my depression comes from visiting my in-laws. My depression is interacting with in-laws. I don't think that's depression. I think that's probably you're just annoyed, or it's a inconvenience. Inconvenience. Exercise releases endorphins. This is true. This is true. When you do it right, when you train hard, when you're training hard, it releases endorphins. There's a lot of fucking dumb fucking bitches out there that are doing fucking like Roomba, what's it called? Roomba? They're doing these fucking like Zumba classes, whatever it's called. Like jazz dance. Like these stupid fucking like trampoline fucking woman female exercises. And then they post a picture on Instagram. And I'm not following any of these dumb bitches. They just come up on my feed. And they're like, whoa, like just got done with Zumba. The endorphin rush after Zumba. Fuck you. You don't know what endorphins is. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Zumba giving you a fucking endorphin rush. Stop it. You're silly. You're silly. You're being silly. Stop it. I'm going to my fucking trampoline class where they have these little mini trampolines. They're holding on to a fucking handlebar. They're fucking jumping on this fucking trampoline. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You know what? Like these women that do these stupid fucking trampoline classes think they're getting a workout. You know what's a better workout? Going home and fucking mopping the floor. That's a better workout. How about you go home and do some fucking dishes and laundry? That's a better workout for you. For your mind and for your body than going to a fucking trampoline class. Okay? Why don't you sweep the floor, do some fucking laundry? That's a better workout than doing the stupid jumping trampoline class. I'll tell you what, man. It's ridiculous. Just got an endorphin rush. Did my trampoline class today. Look at me sweaty in the locker room. The endorphins are bouncing around everywhere. Fuck you, Tiffany. Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Cyberchud with the 5 says this message paid for by the Association for Getting Beardo on FNT. AFGBOFNT. Association for Getting Beardo on FNT. Cool. Thank you for the $5 Cyberchud. Lady G became a new member. Thank you, Lady G. Thank you for committing to the Bearded Society. Roblox head Leslie Headland with a 10 months. Depression is the intense focusing on the negatives of a situation. Like Jeremy said, always have something to look forward to in life. Yeah, 100%. And I mirrored that. I didn't even know Jeremy said that. I mirrored that. Give yourself something to look forward to. Give yourself some purpose. It's the little wins, little things that you're looking forward to. Like I said, new video games coming out, new movie, you're going to a concert, you're going to a ball game, you get to go visit your family, you're going on a trip, go on a vacation. I'm going to go visit this side of town. I'm going to go on a little road trip. Like little things, whatever it is for you. I'm going to go barbecue something. I'm going to cook up some food. I love it, man. When I'm feeling down, I'm like, you know what? Let me fire up the smoker and I'm going to smoke up something nice. You know, I'm going to smoke up something real good. I love the process of smoking meats, man. I love it. Oh, yeah. Always have something to look forward to, man. And overthink. It's mental. Depression is mental. It's on you. Throw that shit away sometimes. Throw it away. And give yourself something to look forward to. Whatever it is. Whatever that is for you. Go for it. Thank you, Roblox head Leslie Headland, for the 10 months. Margaret Riggle with the 5. Mental strength is the authority over all bad feelings. Stand up to it. 100%, man. Depression is mostly mental, at least for me. At least for me. My good friend Chelsea. What up, Chelsea M with the 5 months, is just dropping by to say hi and hope you're having a great weekend. Also, I used to teach Zumba, no tramp, but I feel way better after lifting. Go lift. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. Lift some weights. Lift some weights. Go on a run. Go on a walk. But doing the fucking Zumba shit is fucking wild. And saying, like, man, I just got a killer workout doing Zumba. Come on. Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to me. Specifically, don't lie to yourself. Don't do that. Zumba, come on. You're better than that. People, you're better than that. Thank you, Chelsea M, for the 5 months. The Beast with a 4 months says, aloha and blessings, bearded society. Respect what you're doing with these Saturday streams, brother. I've added it to the weekly watch list. Aloha aku no. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the 4 months. The Beast. Shout out, man. What the fuck is Zumba? Exactly. I don't know if anybody knows. It's like the 8th wonder of the world. You got the pyramids, you got Stonehenge, and then you have Zumba. Nobody knows what Zumba is. Nobody knows. It's wild out there, man. Wild. Where do you guys want to start? Do you guys want to start with happy, or do you guys want to get angry, or not necessarily angry? Do you guys want to start off happy? Or do you guys want to get into the fucking weeds? What do you guys want to do? You want to get inspired, says Andrew Wardna. Get inspired. Bro Dude says angry. Angry. All right, let's get angry. Here we go. I've said it before on Bro Science, and I said it on this show, Overtime with Beardo. The downfall of America will be liberal white women with their savior complex. It's unreal, man. That should be studied. But we all know where it comes from. We all know. It's from certain university, and also pampering. It comes from pampering, too. Because the past generations... And I don't want to place all the blame on boomers, but a lot of it comes from boomers, the way that boomers have raised these current generations, the Gen X, millennials, Gen Z and stuff. These modern women who unfortunately now some of them are getting into their 40s, but 40s and younger. Have been taught that they're special just because they were born a woman. That they don't need to do anything. They're special just because they were born with a vagina. That they deserve the world just because. Very spoiled and pampered. This current generation of women have been raised. And I don't want to say that it's necessarily all their fault. I think it's the way that they were raised. But they will be. And like I'm saying, I've said this before, so let me precurse this. That's the rule, not the exception. Because there are plenty of great ladies out there who have their head on their shoulders, screwed on straight, that are the exception. But boys, ladies and gentlemen, we're living it. We see it every day. We see it all the time, all around us. These pampered, spoiled brats, and most of them are white liberal women. And let's just go ahead and take a look. So this says, a must watch. If you can change the Constitution, how would you change it? I haven't seen this yet. I have not watched this yet. I bookmarked it and I said, you know what? Let's go over this and review this live on stream. Let's review this live on stream and react to it. My prediction. This is my prediction. I can almost fucking guarantee you. No, I can guarantee you that almost all of these women in this clip, this 40-second clip, are going to talk about abortion. It's going to be abortion. How can we change the Constitution? It's going to be about killing unborn babies. It's going to be about abortion. I can almost fucking guarantee it.
So if you guys could change the Constitution in one way, how would you change it?
Her first gov major.
Georgetown University.
I was literally going to say legalize abortion.
Maybe.
Boom! The first one, Beardo. I'm up here like fucking Vladimir Guerrero. Fucking bink. Fucking out of here, dude. Dude. Legalize abortion, the very first fucking one. How did I know? I don't know, because I'm fucking awesome. There you go.
Constitution in one way, how would you change it?
Her first gov major.
She's like, her first gov major. She raises her hand. She's like, let me do it. I'm a gov major. I'm a gov major. Whoa, whoa. More abortion rights. More abortion rights. I want to kill all the unborn babies. Let's do it, is what she's saying. Look, I have my answer. I have my answer. I want to kill unborn babies.
Georgetown
I was
University.
literally going to say legalize abortion.
Maybe abortion laws,
Right?
2 for 2.
It's to abortion.
3 for 3.
Like transgender rights to have surgery.
Of course. How could we forget the transgender surgeries? How could we forget? Ignorance. Oh my gosh. Ignorance. How could we forget about the transgender rights?
Without necessarily parental consent.
Whoa! Whoa! Without parental consent. Without parental consent. Wow. Wow. So we're just going to let an 8-year-old fucking ride their fucking bike down to the fucking doctor. No appointment. Hey, you know what? Today, my brain isn't fully developed. I've been told by my teachers and my friends that I might be, a young girl, young 8-year-old girl. Oh, I'm a tomboy. I'm a tomboy this season. This season, I'm a tomboy. That must mean I'm going to fucking lop off my tits and fucking start taking testosterone and hormones because whatever, because that's what I was told by adults. And guess what? You know what? These people, these fucking white liberal women are like, nah, parents don't need to know. Parents don't need to have a say in this. The 8-year-old kid knows best.
Without necessarily parental consent. Yes, you have freedom of speech, but that doesn't mean you have right to sit there and scream at someone because they choose to change their gender or they love the same sex, things like that.
So should we add trans rights to the Constitution?
Absolutely.
Definitely adding in like policies that like make healthcare.
Okay, boys, ladies, what rights do transgenders not have? What rights do transgenders not have? You can do anything we can do. Vote. I can do anything. Drive a car. What are we talking about here? Freedom of speech? Now there's one that I think we should take away, and I think it's the obvious one. There's one that we should take away, and it's the obvious one. And that is involving the Second Amendment. Because already for normal people, if you've been like to the loony bin or if you're on certain like psychological prescription drugs, you can't own a firearm. If you're a felon, you can't own a firearm. If you've been to a loony bin like a 5150 and that's still on your record, or if you've been prescribed certain psychological medication or whatever, you got a red flag, man. You depending on the state, I don't know, but I think for most of them, you can't own a firearm. So yeah, if you're transgender and you don't even know what fucking bathroom to use, you don't even fucking know what gender you are fucking this day of the week. You're a fucking Zer fucking hippopotamus fucking giraffe on Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you're a fucking cat. No, I do not think that you should own a firearm. No. So let's go ahead and fucking take that one away.
more accessible for like policies. Definitely
To the Constitution.
Absolutely.
definitely adding in like policies that like make healthcare more accessible for like immigrants as well as like people in low income communities.
Does she mean immigrants or illegal immigrants? Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference between illegal and legal immigrants. But that's what these liberal white women are doing. They want to take the illegal out of it. If you come here illegally, oh, you're still just an immigrant. Undocumented, no, that's racist. Undocumented immigrants, that's racist to say. They're people just like us.
Just think we need to get the as well as like people in
What's up with her face, dude? What's up with her face? Why is she doing this?
Absolutely.
definitely
She's looking like fucking Jack Nicholson's Joker. What's up with her face, bro? She's looking like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey from The Mask. What's she doing with her face, man?
adding in like policies that like make healthcare more accessible for like immigrants as well as like people in low income communities. I just think we need to get the old white fucks out of power, but that's
I agree with that. I agree with that. Get the old white fucks out of power. I agree with that. Term limits.
it's not really a constitution.
That is the only smart thing that was said in that video. Oh, Adderall. Cyberchat says Adderall. Allegedly. We don't know. We're on YouTube. We don't want to, we're on YouTube. But maybe, could be. Yeah. Yeah. Term limits, though. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting some of the old fucking lifers that are in the government. Get them the fuck out. Term limits. That's the one smart thing that was said in that entire video. I'm on board with that. But, dude, boys, I told you. What was going to be the first thing, the majority of the things that they said, what would you change about the Constitution? Abortion. I want to kill fucking kids, unborn kids. Unbelievable. Here's another one. Well, I don't know. Changing topics a little bit. Just a little bit. But I've said this before on Bro Science, is when it comes to men and why men aren't dating women anymore. And the weird thing is like women, and again, this is the rule, not the exception. But unfortunately, it is the rule, not the exception when it comes to dating. Is women have this weird fascination with wanting to change a guy. They like the challenge. They want to date the bad boy and then turn him into a good guy. But once they turn him into the good guy, then they're not attracted to him anymore. And the gentlemen get sucked into it and they do it. They listen. Well, I don't like the way that you dress anymore. I want to change up your wardrobe. Well, I don't like the way that you say this. You should speak this way. Well, I don't like your hairstyle. You should get a different hairstyle. I don't like your beard. You should shave your beard. I don't like your facial hair. I don't like your mustache. You should shave the mustache. Get rid of it. I don't like this shoes that you're wearing. You should change it up to the shoes that I want you to wear. And really, ultimately, what these women are doing is they are training this guy that they're in a relationship with to be the guy that they're going to cheat on. And then guess who they're going to cheat on you with? They're going to cheat on you with the type of guy that you were before they changed you. It's weird, man. It's fascinating because women do like the challenge. Women like the challenge of, am I not sharing my screen here? Whoops. Women like the challenge, man. They love the chase. They love the challenge. Not all of them. That's the rule, not the exception. But here's a video on it.
Why are women hardwired to melt down a relationship, to sabotage a relationship? Everything that attracted them to you as a man, from my experience, once you get in a relationship, those are the things that they want to change.
Bingo. That's what they want to change, bruv. They want to change everything that attracted you to them, whether you're strong, outspoken, maybe you're a little bit of a dick. Not to her, but you stand your ground, which people, majority of the women, they think comes off as douchey or an asshole. But it's like, when it comes to danger time, you want that quality in a guy. When it comes to danger time, you don't want a guy that's just going to sit there and be a fucking pussy. When it's time for the guy to fucking defend himself or defend you, the woman, you want the guy who's got a little bit of an asshole in him to defend the relationship or defend themselves in a dangerous position. Right, Giggity? They want to remove the alpha from you, but that's what attracted them to you, because that's biology. That's how the brain works. You seek that masculinity and high testosterone. They seek it. Women do. And I guess gays, maybe. I don't fucking know.
About you. Why did you want to be with me if I had all these characteristics and all these traits when we first met? But now those are the things you want to change. But you wouldn't have been attracted to me in the first place if I wasn't doing those things.
The most attractive thing a woman finds in a man is competency. But a competent man is a dangerous man. When a woman gets with a very competent man, she starts to feel insecure because she's like, oh, he could get other options. There might be a better girl than me out there. And so their instincts kick in to try and neuter the man. It makes sense because women are going to...
I don't necessarily think it's about options. I don't think it's about options, about having other options like women being competent. I think it's a threat when men think logically and they'll push back on a woman's emotions, because that's just how it is. Women are emotional creatures. Women are very emotional for the most part. And men are based in logic and reason. We want to figure this out right now. When there's conflict, we want, if there's conflict in a relationship, we want to figure it out right now. I don't want to go to bed angry and wake up and deal with yesterday's bullshit today. Men want to figure it out. Okay, we got a problem? Let's fix it. Problem solvers, logic and reason. Where women will be like, oh, you know, I need a minute. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. I'm going to lock myself in my room or my office. I'm going to go on a drive. Whatever. I think that's what's threatening, is the competency of men. But the thing is that that's what drives women to be attracted to men, is that competency. But then when it comes to the relationship and internal struggles in the relationship, that competency is threatening. And I don't think it's because of options, although it is an attractive trait to women. I don't think it's about having other options that a guy is going to leave you. I don't necessarily agree with that.
She's like, oh, he could get other options. There might be a better girl than me out there. And so their instincts kick in to try and neuter.
That would just be insecurity on the female's part.
The man. It makes sense because women are going to raise children and they're going to be very vulnerable when they do that. So they do what's called nesting at homes. As soon as they start getting into that feminine space, they started creating a home and decorations and getting ready for the baby and all those types of things. But they try to nest their man. All the things are making him powerful. All the things are about him going to the gym, him hanging out with his buddies, him spending time at work. All of these things that are making him attractive to begin with are now threats. She's going to be like, I don't like it when you go to the gym so much. And I don't like that guy. I don't like it when you hang out with him. And
boom. Yep. Bingo.
As guys, we have this innate conditioning from society and all this programming that our job is to sacrifice for our woman. And so we think if she sees me sacrificing for her, she'll recognize how much I love her and she'll love me back. And
she'll just want more of it. She'll just want more. If men are sacrificing, and you should, but you'd hope that it'd be enough. You'd hope that it'd be enough and appreciated. But in a lot of these modern relationships, it's not appreciated. The woman just wants more. Because when you're doing all these things and you're checking all these boxes, mowing the lawn, taking out the trash, helping out around the house every now and then, doing the hard work, doing the 9 to 5, doing the hard work with your hands, whether it's, you know, replacing something, installing a new fucking shower head, just random shit that I'm thinking about right now. But, you know, being the handyman around the house, you'd think that would be appreciated. Hey, Chelsea M's got to go. Hey, you have a good day, Chelsea M. Hope you and the fam have a good weekend. Thank you, Chelsea M. You think that some of these things would be appreciated and hopefully, for lack of better words, rewarded for doing things like that. But that doesn't seem to be the case more often than not. It seems to be more. Why aren't you doing more? And then gentlemen just become a shell of themselves, man. Men become a shell of themselves when it's not appreciated. Because then the sex isn't coming, the intimacy is not there. The little itty bitty little things that, you know, get a man fired up to, you know, be himself. When you're just getting milked for everything that you're worth and everything that you can do. The man's eventually just going to give up. And then you're going to see less and less of those little things that he did that he wanted to do. He did because maybe sometimes you didn't even have to ask him. And he just did it. But then the more and more that they ask from you, then the guy's just not going to do it because he's not appreciated. So,
second you start doing that is the second she stops respecting you and she stops being attracted to you.
That's true. And men feed off respect. Respect is love. Respect is love for men. For sure. Women want to be loved, men want to be respected. You know? You guys want to see Haley Atwell's boobs? Hell yeah. I love it. Let's get some super chats, boys. JW with the 199 says, when you're feeling down, be a mensch instead. I don't know what that means. Be a mensch instead. What does mensch mean? What is that? What is a mensch? German for man. When you're feeling down, be a man instead. Mensch. Mensch is German for human. The man. Okay, yeah. Be a man, dude. Suck it up. And that's another thing, bro. Oh my gosh. You wanna fucking go? Let's go. Recently, and I don't know when this started. But probably within the last 20 years. There's a lot of dumb people who are saying, men should just be in their emotions more. Men need to just let it out. We want men to be emotional. Because, gentlemen, when we were younger, what were we told by our fathers and grandfathers and uncles and peers, role models who were men? What were we told? Suck it the fuck up. Be a man. Suck it up. Suck it the fuck up. That's what we were told. Discipline. Be a man. Suck it up. Rub some dirt on it. Whatever. Now, in the past 20 years, you know, these dumb people have been telling men it's okay to be emotional. Just let it out. Just let it out. Do you know what happens when men get emotional? When men just let it out? That's dangerous. When men get emotion and when men act on their emotions, do you know what happens? Bad things. Bad things. Very dangerous when a man gets emotional. First of all, one of the least harmful outcomes is that you cry to your girlfriend or cry to your wife. Gross. Gross. As soon as your wife or girlfriend sees you cry, it's over, dude. All respect is gone in the relationship. She don't see you the same way anymore. She will not look at you the same way anymore. You're not her hero. You're not her knight in shining armor. You let a woman see you cry, all respect is gone. The relationship is now on a fucking timer for when it's over. And then some of the worst outcomes when you try to teach men that it's okay to be emotional is violence, bro. Violence. That's where you get some awful, awful things that happen. Awful things, man. I don't even want to say it. But you guys understand where I'm getting at. Violence. Control your fucking emotions. Man the fuck up. Lock it fucking deep inside and fucking deal with it. And people are saying, well, that's toxic. Dumb people are saying, that's toxic. That's toxic. Men should be allowed to be emotional. No, it's what's toxic is, and I hate that fucking word because it's been ruined now. What's toxic is the outcome of when men choose to be emotional, because it is a choice. That's what's toxic. Talk about toxic masculinity. Just keeping in your emotions. Yeah. Why do you think that's been passed down? Why do you think that rhetoric has been passed down? Just man up. Suck it up. Suck it the fuck up. Why do you think that's been passed down for so long? Because the wiser and smarter men that came before us, our ancestors, they dealt with the emotional men. They dealt with it. It's not good. It's not good. And by natural selection, those emotional weak men didn't breed. And the strong, competent, stoic men were the one having children, multiple children. And those lessons were passed down because our ancestors knew the issue, knew the problem. But now in current year, where in America, we have a beautiful, beautiful country where we have little to no problems. Let's face it, little to no problems, except for now, all this fucking illegal immigration and fucking crime and fucking releasing criminals. Yeah, now we kind of do have problems. But when it was good, life was so perfect that then the emotional, incompetent detriments to society are now having children. There were no strong men and women with the head screwed on straight on their shoulders to not breed with those type of men. And it feels weird even saying men because they're not men. They're baby men, child men, childish men, very emotional, childish men. Women were actually smart not to procreate with those people. But now here in America, since we've had it so good for so long, what's the saying? We say it every week. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. And when you have good times, it creates weak men. And we're seeing it today. We've been in good times for so fucking long here in America that we have a lot of fucking weak men running around. And a lot of those weak men are having children. And now you wonder, Well, shit. Now here we are now with everything that's going on. Poor voting habits, poor diet, poor discipline, poor parenting, bad relationships. You're not, man isn't at home, broken family, the father's not in the picture. Weak men, emotional men. Crime, or worse, violence on women, sexual violence on women. When a man is told that he's allowed to be emotional and just to let out your emotions, no. Gentlemen, we reject that. We reject that. Suck it the fuck up. Be a man. You want to be the man that your father wishes he was. Be the man that your father wishes that he was. And then you won. Suck it the fuck up. Reject this fucking emotional fucking beta bitch mentality that women and idiots are trying to manipulate men into thinking that it's okay to be emotional. No, it's not, gentlemen. Reject it. Be the man that your father wishes he was. Thank you, JW, for the 199. You got all that 199, didn't you? John Ambler with a 5 says, why is it that most of these women screaming for abortion rights have most likely never seen dick? I disagree. I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree. Most of these, well, by the looks of it, you would think, right? By the looks of these women, you would think that they don't. But some of these men will fucking stick their dick in anything. So the chicks that are screaming for abortion rights are fucking whores. Let's just, tell the truth here. Let's tell the truth. Most of these women are fucking whores. Even if they're not lookers, even if they are not lookers, they're still fucking getting it. And that's why they're screaming for abortion rights. It's fucking wild, man. It's wild. And the women that are going around bragging about how many abortions they've had, gross. Horrible. Repent. Then we are fire with a 5 month says, these women are A55. Yeah, what's up with this A55 joke? I've heard it's a welcome to the rebellion thing. But I don't know. I don't know what it means, because to me that looks like ass. These women are ass, or A55. I don't know. The Laughing Halfren with a $10. Getting ready for Anime Fest. God bless you guys. Still working hard and getting better. Really good at boxing, but I need to do more Muay Thai. My cakes are the weakest part to gain more weight as well. Your cakes? Squats and deadlifts. Squats and deadlifts, brother. Thank you for the $10. The Laughing Halfren. Pokey with a $10. I find it funny that they think just because it's in the Constitution, the right is protected. But how many laws do we have that violates the Second Amendment? They are insufferable. Yeah, there's a lot of contradiction. There is a lot of contradiction, especially when it comes to the Second Amendment, huh? There is some contradiction. And then the states, the individual states have their regulations on firearms as well. So there is a lot of infringement. Thank you for the 10. Pokey. Matt Frog with a 10 in quotes. It was always the woman and above all the young ones who were the most bigoted adherents of the party. The swallowers of slogans, the amateur spies, and nosers out of unorthodoxy. 1984, George Orwell. That's what it'll be, man. We've said it before. White liberal women will be the downfall of America. And America's due, man. America's due. What is it, boys? Empires usually last 150 to 200 years. America's right there, man. America's right there. They'll write about it in the history books. Well, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of revisionist history. And, you know, can't believe everything that you read in your fucking public school textbooks about history. So I don't know if they will write about the downfall of America in history books. I don't. They'll probably say it was a good thing that America fell with how things are going, with all this revisionist history, indoctrination, brainwashing. I don't know. But we'll know. We are overdue. Andres the collector, we are overdue. America's overdue. Shaky owns we're not an empire. Hold on. You're telling me that United States of America isn't a fucking empire? We're the greatest country that ever fucking lived, that the earth has ever fucking seen, that's ever been built. We do everything the best. We've been the best. We invent everything. The world revolves around America. The entire world revolves around America. We decide what goes on around the world. 100% America is an empire. 100% we're an empire. The United States became an empire after World War II. They hate us because they ain't us. You're damn right. They hate us because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us. Anus? Valkyrie with a 3-month recommitment member message says, 1, my daughter asked me how stars die. Usually an overdose. I told her. 2, what did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral? Not a word. There you go, Valkyrie. There you go. Thank you for the 3-month recommitment member message. Giz Corp Industries with an $8. Beardo Gizatron here. Love all your shows, brother. Can I get your email? Send you some cool shit. Keep it high tea. My email is FearTheBeardo12 at gmail.com. FearTheBeardo12 at gmail.com. Thank you, Giz Corp Industries. And if you're looking for my P.O. box is linked down in the description below. Because I don't know, you said send you some cool shit. My P.O. box is down in the description, but you can email me at FearTheBeardo12. Thank you, Giz Corp Industries with an 8. Bebop with a 5 says, Beardo, does Iowa cover plus 5.5 versus Oregon? Fuck. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. Let me see here. What time is the game? And where's the game at? Iowa's ranked. Games in Iowa. I'm showing that the spread is now 6. I don't know, man. Why, are you betting on it? Bebop, are you betting on it? If you're betting on it, I don't want to give you advice. But if you just want to talk the shit and shoot the shit about sports, yes, I think Iowa covers. If you have 6.5 or 6, I think Iowa covers. Thank you for the $5. JW with a $5 says, Auf Deutsch Mensch means person. In Yiddish, Mensch means a person of integrity and honor. There you go, JW. Thank you for the $5. The Laughing Halfling with a 10 says, I messed up. It was supposed to say kicks. God bless you. I need to start proofreading. And God bless the chat. I'm doing a carnivore diet with carbs to gain weight, so it's really helping. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you for the $10, man. Keep killing it, man. Keep killing it. Sula Felix with a $2 says, Franco rewarded his troops lefty woman as war loot. What? Franco rewarded his troops lefty woman as war loot. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the $2. Thank you. Yeah, not a financial advisor. Not a financial advisor. I'm not playing it. I'm not betting that game. But if you're asking for my advice, am I sweaty? I feel like I just dripped water onto my hand. My beard might be a little wet. I think Iowa probably covers, right? I would think so. I would say that's a good thing. We all saw what happened in New York, right? We got a fucking Islamic Muslim terrorist is now going to be the mayor of New York City. So it's been released. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's been released. The new New York Giants cheerleaders outfits for next football season. There you go. There you go. The New York Giants cheerleaders. The Giants don't have cheerleaders, but next year they're going to have their first ever batch of cheerleaders. And that's how it's going to be, man. Are you guys excited? Speaking of football, speaking of the Giants, Daniel Jones, man, we got to talk about Daniel Jones, this stud. What a year this guy's having. What a year this guy's having. Daniel Jones with the Colts now, probably the front runner for MVP. That could change. But Daniel Jones, what a year he's having. He was asked, this is like a little sports game that some of these people play on podcasts. But stop when you see a better player than Eli Manning.
Talk when you see a better player than Eli Manning.
No.
I'd probably talk right there. That's where I would talk. Drew Brees. If we're going Matt Ryan, Eli's better than Matt Ryan. Phillip Rivers, Eli's better than Phillip Rivers. Then we go to Cam Newton. Eli is better than Cam Newton. Favre, this is where it gets questionable. But even Roethlisberger might be better than Eli Manning. But Breeze, I mean, that's definitive. That's where you stop. That's where you stop at Breeze.
That's tough.
And then 100%, Peyton. 100%.
When I'm going with Eli.
Dude, Daniel Jones, he is being polite. He's being polite. He's like, Eli's my guy. And respect, man, respect. Daniel Jones is the one who replaced Eli in New York. Yeah, he's got to respect Eli. But, I mean, come on. Breeze and Manning, Peyton. I mean, come on, you got to go. But Daniel Jones being polite, saying, Eli's my guy.
That's a tough one. I'm going with Eli. Eli's my guy.
And then Brady pops up.
I mean, Eli's my guy. I got to go with Eli. I'm riding with Eli.
What a stud, man. What a stud. Daniel Jones. Being respectful to Eli Manning, who will be a Hall of Famer. Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer. Here's this one. This is funny. You guys remember a few weeks ago, Mark Sanchez got in a little bit of trouble. He's been fired so far. He's been fired by Fox after the Indianapolis stabbing incident. So Mark Sanchez, Saturday night, the night before a game that he has to call in Indianapolis, gets liquored up, wasted, decides to fight an elderly truck driver, gets stabbed, hospitalized, and turns out that he was the aggressor. He was like fighting this guy, trying to pull him out of his truck over a parking spot or something, and like was beat up this guy, and then this elderly guy, his last ditch effort, fucking pulled out a knife and fucking stabbed Sanchez in the chest. Mark Sanchez has now been fired for that. This is a great quote tweet. N-word got beat up, stabbed, and fired. Oh man, dude, Mark Sanchez, man, he had a bright future as a color commentator. He was good. Mark Sanchez was good. He was a good color commentator, man. And he got liquored up, beat up an old guy, got stabbed, and then fired. What a downfall, man. What a downfall. Francis Lyons with a 20 gifted FearTheBeardo memberships. Thank you, Francis Lyons. Thank you, Francis. We love having Francis in the chat. Thank you for the 20 gifted FearTheBeardo memberships. That's not cheap, boys. That is not cheap. Thank you, Francis. The people complaining about Sydney Sweeney being racist think these women are attractive. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Unbelievable. Which we should talk about. We should talk about. Sydney Sweeney was making the rounds. She did a recent interview. I don't know what the interview was for. She was promoting something or it was just an interview, but these fucking gay, lesbian, fucking retarded interviewers asking celebrities, actors and actresses, these fucking ridiculous, retarded, baiting questions. Before we get into this, I have to piss. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I am muted. Shit. Thank you for letting me know I was muted. Does my mic sound better? Does my mic sound better? I realized when I went to go step away, I tried to mute my mic. I opened up my audio interface. Well, I realized that my audio interface application wasn't open. And sometimes when it's open, when it's not open, my mic quality drops off. Do I sound better than I did before? in the first half of the stream? Or do I sound the same? Let me know. Do I sound the same or slightly better? Because my application wasn't open. It sounds the same. Okay, well, good. Good. I'm glad it sounds the same then. So Sydney Sweeney did this interview and went completely viral. Where this idiotic, moronic, race baiter idiot decided to ask Sydney Sweeney a retarded question.
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and
his name is President Donald J. Trump. President Trump. Say his name. Say his name. Okay? Say my name. He's Donald Trump, and you're gosh damn right.
You're goddamn right.
That's his name.
that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's go. Respect for the president. Respect for the president. We, the people, elected Donald J. Trump. He is the people's president. He's all of our president. Respect the man.
It would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, you know, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so
yes, she was. Hell yeah, she was.
so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So
Hell yeah.
I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, you know, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about.
No, there's no risk. There's no risk. People aren't going to see a Sydney Sweeney ad and be like, you know, saying fucking white power. Okay? That's not what people are getting. What normal people are getting from this. They're saying, damn, look at that fucking hot chick in those fucking American Eagle jeans. Maybe I should go buy some American Eagle jeans for my wife or girlfriend. Or the women are saying, damn, look at Sydney Sweeney in those fucking jeans. I like those. Let me go to American Eagle and fucking go get some. The only people getting the idea, the wrong idea, but the only people getting an idea are fucking weak-minded fucking liberal race baiters. Uglies, fats, people of the food, gays, lesbians, never Trumpers. Those are the people getting the fucking wrong idea. Those are the people that are manipulating and lying to themselves that there's some kind of fucking underlying deep message in this. No, you retard. Fuck.
About what you think about certain issues, and feel like I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
Hell yeah. Great answer. This fucking interviewer is a retard.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Boom. There you go. There you go. Great way to handle that fucking retarded interviewer. These people shouldn't have jobs, man. These people should not have jobs. And it's created a whole bunch of memes too. This whole thing has created memes. I love it. Check this out. This is a new meme template. Hey, how you doing, Keenan? Good to see you, Keenan. New meme template. Add a tip, 15, 20, or 25%. Code. And then with Sydney Sweeney's face, obviously. I have a rule, and I think we should all follow this rule. If you're at a restaurant or a place that's selling food, which would be a restaurant, right? Or even if it's like a food truck or something like that, which isn't a restaurant, but they're selling food. If you order standing up, you have to walk up to the counter to order. No tip. No tip. You're not being waited on. You're not being served. You're not being waited on. No tip. I did the hard work. Hard work, right? I walked up to the counter to order my fucking food. You get no tip. Put the fries and the burger in the fucking bag. No tip. You're not a fucking waiter or waitress, okay? You're not a bartender. You're standing behind a counter selling fast food. No tip. Baristas? Like what? Fucking Starbucks? Yeah, dude. Fucking give me my fucking coffee. Give me my fucking coffee. No tip. If I ordered standing up, no tip. There's another one. Hold on real quick. Let me find it. Here it is. Here it is right here. So Stranger Things. Stranger Things season 5 coming out in a few weeks. Around Thanksgiving, right? Around Thanksgiving, Stranger Things season 5. Listen to this. Another idiot interview reporter. Fucking idiot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay is this season?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay is Stranger Things season 5? How gay is it? It's not like there's 1,000 other questions you could have asked. No, the most important question that these motherfuckers want to ask, how gay is it? I want to know, how gay is this season? How many gay relationships are in this season? How many dudes do we get to see kissing each other? How many lesbian makeout scenes do we get to see in Stranger Things season 5? How gay is it? Holy fuck, dude. It's not just Stranger Things. We've seen it in Star Wars with the Acolyte. How gay is the Acolyte? Is the Acolyte the gayest Star Wars show ever? These fucking retards, man. Holy shit.
Oh, girl. How can I answer that?
And they're, gosh damn it. Fucking use some fucking Crest bleach whitening strips, man. Gosh damn it. You're like, if she's in the show, she's got to be making some money. Fucking get some Invisalign and some fucking Crest white strips, bro. Holy fuck. Look at those fucking chompers, dude. Look at those chompers, man. Dude, Crest whitening strips, man. They're not that expensive. And she can afford it, man. Do something about those fucking chompers. Holy shit.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay is this season? Oh, girl. How can I answer that?
Ooh. How gay is it?
Yeah, can you speak on that?
Just like,
I'm gonna say like a 6. Okay. A little low. Yeah, I'm giving
A little low. A 6 is low. A 6 is high. A 6 is high. No gay. No gay. None. I want to see a big fat 0 of gay in TV or movies. No gay. Don't be fat, don't be gay. 6 is way too high. What the fuck are we talking about here? And people are excited, man. People are excited for Stranger Things season 5. People are pumped, man. People think this is going to be the greatest thing ever. Stranger Things 5. The final season, right? The final one. The last one. People are so excited to see the ultimate finale of Stranger Things. We've been building up for this since 2015. And then we got fucking idiots and morons. This fucking actress is like, oh, it's so gay. Fucking 6 out of 10 gay. Fuck you. Gay.
Joe. Okay. I could be lying.
Yeah, but something to look forward to at least.
Yes. Of course, I love the guys. I would never.
I love the guys. I'm not gay. I love the gays.
Oh no, I'm in a TV show. Of course, yes.
Gay. I mean, gay is such a positive word, so I'd say it's the gayest it's ever been.
Okay.
Fuck! And this guy's gay. This guy's gay in real life. The guy that plays Will. I forget his name. Noah something. He's gay. Fuck, man. It's not looking good for Stranger Things Season 5, boys. Boys. Not looking good. Not looking good for Stranger Things Season 5. Very gay.
On a scale.
He said, very gay. Not looking good, boys. Not looking good for Stranger Things Season 5. Holy shit. Holy smokes, boys. We got this one. I'm sorry for ruining your guys' day. I'm sorry for ruining your day. But we got more. We got more. What did the tweet say? Woman says her kid came out as trans when they were 18 months old. We'll let her talk and then we'll roast her.
In what age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5.
So they're referring to their son as she. Because you know these fucking weirdos, they're all about their fucking correct pronouns and stuff. So they're calling Violet, whose name isn't Violet, calling her a she. She's not a she. 1.5, bro. 1.5. No, lady. Your kid didn't fucking tell you that she was trans at 1.5. Kids don't talk until they're about 2 or 3. And 2's early. You get kids barely saying words when they're 3. Kids know yes and no when they're like 2.5. Okay. Your fucking kid, your son, your biological son, did not tell you they were trans at 1.5. You know what did happen when they were 1.5? You sick, perverted, abusive mother. You sick and perverted, manipulative woman. You decided, you, the parent, you decided that your child was trans. Your 1.5-year-old baby did not. Your 1.5-year-old baby did not decide that they were fucking trans. Disgusting.
She's been telling us since she could speak.
No, they didn't. No, he didn't. Your son did not. Your son did not tell you at 1.5 years old. Hey, Mom, I'm trans. I want you to chop off my dick and put me on estrogen. Could you imagine if a 1-year-old fucking running around, fucking forming complete sentences and saying, you know what? I do not affirm to this gender that I was assigned. I am a female, and I want you to cut off my wiener and fucking put me on estrogen. A 1.5-year-old? Fuck you. Yes, that's right. That's right. She just really wanted a daughter. Boom. Bingo. This sick, mentally ill person, this mother, just wanted a daughter. That's what it is. She wanted a daughter. Bingo.
So she knew since birth.
What motivated you to come out here today?
We're supporting our child, Violet, and her access to the medical care that she needs.
We're here for her rights.
Cuck beta bitch dad. Cuck bitch dad. And these are this right here, this guy, this beta right here. This is exactly who I was referring to earlier when I said back in the day, our ancestors, way back, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. This is the guy who was not breeding. This is the guy that women chose not to have offspring with. This guy. Guys like this did not procreate because women were smart. But now we have it so good here. We have it so good in America that the weak betas are having children. And look how far we've fallen. Do you think this man had any say in his wife saying, our child is going to be trans? I wanted a daughter. So we're going to take our child, our 1.5-old child, and start transitioning them into a woman. Unbelievable. Beta fucking bitch. And I can also guarantee you this too. I can guarantee you this. This woman, she's cheating on him. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. She has stepped out and she's cheating on him. 100%, dude. She's cheating. She don't want to fuck this beta. She don't want to fuck this beta. No fucking way, dude. No way, dude. He's a fucking cuck bitch. He ain't getting laid. He ain't getting titty. Absolutely no way he's getting titty. He's fucking getting cucked, sitting in the corner, fucking jerking off to the fucking neighbor. Fucking his wife. Yeah, he probably told her it's okay to cheat. Exactly. He ain't getting no tit.
The medical care that she needs.
We're here for her rights and her ability to be who she is. She's not going to let anybody silence her, and we're not going to stand in her way.
Listen to his voice. There's no bass in his voice. No testosterone, dude. The absence of testosterone. Oh, and look at the pin he's wearing. Black trans matter. Black trans. It's not enough just to be pro-trans. You have to be pro-black trans, too. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that? I'm not sure if you guys knew this. It's not just enough to be pro-trans. You have to be pro-black trans because there's a difference. You guys didn't know that? Bigoted. You're bigoted for not knowing that it's not enough. You can't just support all trans lives matters. You also have to make it specific. You have to make it specific that you support black trans too. You bigots, how did you not know that?
Here for her rights and her ability to be who she is. She's not going to let anybody silence her, and we're not going to stand in her way.
Are you concerned about how this case would affect Arizona, or do you think that would have an impact there?
Yes, 100% we're concerned, and we've discussed having to move, which we don't want to do, but Violet comes first, and her medical care and her medical needs come first. So,
Jeez Louise. Man, that's tough, boys. That is tough. These people are sick. These people are sick, man. Disgusting. Disgusting. And it all goes back to being weak. Weak. Weak men. Weak men procreating with insufferable women.
All right, here's my hot take of today. I don't think that a society governed by a document that was written in the 1700s by a bunch of drunk white guys in their 20s who couldn't even conceive of the existence of the majority of the United States of America should be used to this day, and I don't think that we are going to have a successful society until we get rid of the thing and restart. Because the founding fathers could not have conceived of my existence.
What existence? What existence? What existence do you have? With these tattoos on your hands and stuff, with your septum nose ring, what job do you have? What do you do? Nothing important. She's not doing anything important. What existence are you talking about? What's she doing? What's her purpose? No, of course they didn't think of people like you. Of course. And I'll tell you what. Her point of that was written in the 1700s
by a bunch of drunk white guys in their 20s who couldn't even conceive of the
Okay, let me pause it right there. I know the gentleman in the chat can relate to this. And probably some woman can. Let me explain this. When a group of friends, and she said white guys, it doesn't even matter about skin color. It doesn't matter about skin color. When men get together and decide on a covenant together, they decide on something. When a group of men or friends, whatever, they get together and they fucking decide on something. This is it. They never fucking break it. That is to the death. Men will commit to that. To the death. That becomes law. Even when it comes to a group of friends or anything. Could be fucking fantasy football. It could be something stupid like a fucking drinking game. It could be fucking anything. Anything. Set your fucking mind to anything that men could come up with. And when they universally decide that we're going to stick true to this, men do not fucking break it. Strong men do not break it. And that's what they did. That's what our founding fathers did. They lived through a fucking tyrannical fucking monarch. Fled to the West to colonize and then said, you know what? We're done. We're done. You're going to tax us on our fucking tea? Guess what we're going to do to your fucking tea? We're going to throw into the fucking harbor and we're going to fucking massacre you. We're done. And then they come together, they write the Declaration of Independence, they write the Constitution, and they said, to our fucking death, I will fucking honor and protect this country and this and this piece of literature, this canvas. We are going to fucking die for it. That's just what men do. And still, currently, to current year, when strong men decide amongst a group of other strong men that they're going to do something and believe in something, they never fucking break it. That's just what we do. So this dumb bitch has no concept of that. She's never had that before. She's never experienced that. She hasn't lived it. She's never experienced it. She's never seen it. Probably coming from a weak household. Never had any discipline. Didn't play any sports. But has been privileged. And I hate using the fucking word privilege too. Because it's been so overused now that it doesn't really have a meaning anymore. But when people like this, the fucking white liberal woman, are talking about privilege, it's so ironic. The irony fucking punches you right in the mouth. Talking about privileged, it's the white liberal women who are the most privileged of all. Are you fucking kidding me? Jeez Louise, let's get a fucking reality check here.
Existence of the majority of the United States of America should be used to this day, and I don't think that we are going to have a successful society until we get rid of the thing and restart. Because
and that's what they're asking for. The death of America. Restart. They want the one world government. Govern me harder, but no kings. But let's get a one world government, but no kings. Put me on welfare SNAP benefits, but no kings. I want the government to tell me how to live my life, but no kings. Fucking retards, man. They don't even know what they're fucking fighting for. They don't know what they're fighting for. I want the government to tell me what to do, where to be at what time, the government to supply my income. I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to work at Starbucks and work a part-time job and collect government welfare. But no kings. They don't even fucking know. They don't even know what the fucking shit that they're saying, dude.
Founding fathers could not have conceived of my existence. They just could not have. They couldn't conceive of it. Their brains would have exploded.
My brain's about to explode listening to her. My brain is about to explode. She is nothing. What does she do? Nothing. She gets shitty tattoos, has a fucking nose septum piercing. And the septum is a dead giveaway, boys. Gentlemen, the septum is a dead giveaway. And look at the eyes, too. The eyes. Look at the eyes. Dead giveaway, bro. Dead giveaway. They couldn't conceive of her existence. Well, yeah, it's because you don't matter. You don't matter. She does not matter. She's nothing. Like I said before, put the fucking coffee in the fucking coffee cup, okay? No tip. She doesn't contribute anything. We call these people detriments to society. You're nothing. She's been told her entire life that she's special just because she's a fucking female. That she deserves the world. Govern me harder. Give me all the money for doing nothing. Jeez Louise, boys. She is more concerned with the fact that it was written by old white men than the content of the document and what it stands for. 100%. 100%. Absolutely. She's more concerned with the fact that the Declaration and the Constitution were written by white people, by white men. That's what she's pissed about. Without having this self-awareness that she's white. It's this whole fucking white guilt savior complex. Let me save you, the minority. The white woman. Let me save you from yourself because I know better than you. Let me save you, the minority, from yourself because I know better. Because I am a liberal white woman and I acknowledge my white privilege. So let me save you from your own damnation. That's their thought process, man. That's just what they do. They can't help themselves, man.
Could not have conceived of my existence. They just could not have. They couldn't conceive of it. Their brains would have exploded. So how could that document possibly serve me? How could it? We need a new one.
Let me tell you, the document is serving you right now in this very moment where you're making this video because you have the freedom of speech to say this dumb shit. That's how it's serving you. That document written by old white men is serving you right now because you are allowed the right to film yourself, post it on social media for everybody who could see it and will see it to say this dumb shit. It's serving you in this very moment, you fucking broad. It's serving you right now.
We need to restart. We need to start over. This one's trash. We need to revamp it and get a new one.
Revamp it and get a new one. What she's asking for is one world government. She's asking for the new world order. She's asking for the one world government, one world currency, and she wants to be governed harder. That's what she's asking for. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry for starting off your Saturday morning rough. I'm sorry for starting it off rough, but there's a lot of fuckery going on between Islam Mandati fucking getting elected in New York and the SNAP benefits that have been canceled this month. There's a lot of fuckery going on, and it's not stopping. Lady Aaron D says women are way too emotional. This is why men who are more logical have been in charge for time immemorial. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people, I hate to say it, because there's a lot of people like women, like Lady Erin D, who have their head screwed on straight, who are the exception, unfortunately, the exception, not the rule, which is why a lot of men and women say, repeal the 19th. Repeal the 19th. Because these emotional women, they can't do it. They can't do it. They aren't voting for the betterment of society and for America. They're not. They're voting with their feelings because they want to have abortions. They want to have abortions. So we're going to vote for Kamala. We're going to vote for Kamala because I want more abortion. So repeal the 19th. That's why a lot of people are saying it, man. Repeal the fucking 19th. It'll never happen. It can't happen. It won't happen. But anyways, let's listen to this, sad soul. What did the tweet say? People are now mad about the free food they are getting. She says the food are given to food pantries are racist. Uh-oh. The free food. The free food is racist. Holy shit.
Please stop donating meal kits to food pantries.
Stop donating food to pantries.
First of all, this is not disability accessible. People have food allergies, people are gluten intolerant, people are lactose intolerant. In fact, a lot of non-white people are lactose intolerant.
Wow, true. I'm going to eat the milk even if I'm hungry.
Great point. Great point. If you're starving, which people in America aren't starving. Let's tell the truth here. People in America aren't fucking starving. Beggars can't be choosers. Exactly. Nobody's fucking starving in America. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. But if you are starving, and you're going to food pantries, if you're going to food pantries for your food, and you're lactose intolerant, and all they have there is cheese and milk, you bet your fucking ass that they're going to deal with the diarrhea and shits later. And they're going to fucking eat that cheese and milk. Beggars can't be choosers, man. Beggars can't be choosers. If I was homeless and I had no means to get a job, which doesn't exist, by the way. And I was going to these shelters and food pantries, and I was lactose intolerant, and all they had there was cheese and milk. I'm going to have myself a nice plate of fucking cheese and a big old glass of milk. I might go for seconds, okay? And I'll deal with the fucking diarrhea later. Jeez Louise.
And this also takes away choice and autonomy to poor people. You're saying, here, I meal planned for you, instead of letting them choose.
Choice and autonomy for poor people who are reliant on donations and taxpayer dollars to feed them food. Beggars cannot be choosers, bro.
What they should do with the food.
The food, they have no food. That's why, listen, if you get yourself in a situation, beggars can't be choosers.
Bingo! Bingo, he said it. He said the thing. Let's go. This is a smart guy right here.
Beggars can't be choosers. Now, I don't want to live in a world where I work my ass off and I don't get to eat what I want, but you don't work, so I have to provide for you and you get to be selective about it? Are you fucking kidding me?
And I'm not saying this to be callous, but all of these recipes are for white people.
Oh, she said the thing now. She said the thing. All of these recipes that these poors, these brokies, these homeless people, people who choose not to work, people who choose, it's a choice, not to work. They got to go to these fucking shelters and food pantries to get food. But, oh no, it's racist because all of these recipes were made by white people. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
He didn't even say nothing. Oh, man. Oh man, I almost fucking choked to death laughing at that so hard. Fuck.
And people who are not white want to be able to cook the foods that they're familiar with, that their children will eat, that make them feel good or comfortable or, you know, pull at their heartstrings.
I'm sorry, dude. The white people who are the people who have the jobs, who are the ones donating and donating food or money, they don't eat dogs and cats, okay? They're not wearing this fucking dumb towel around their head. They're not eating dogs and they're not fucking goats. Okay? We don't have those kind of recipes here in America where we're fucking frying up fresh pit bull, okay? We don't have deep fried Dalmatian. We don't do it here in America. So no, we're not going to give you the fucking choice on that.
They should be allowed to uphold their cultural foods and eat their cultural diet.
Okay, but also, like, if there's a poor, like, come on, man. We're not going to fucking give you shit and call it ice cream like they do in other fucking countries. What are we talking about here? Thank you, Mo Zamboni. Thank you, Mo Zamboni. Assimilate with America or get the fuck out. 100%. 100%. And that, okay, we're gonna leave this bitch alone. Or should we finish? Well, let's finish real quick. And then I want to address what Mo Zamboni said.
Uphold their cultural foods and eat their cultural.
If you are poor, who gives a fuck? You are in America. You're in America. Americans are donating. Americans are the one donating food, and they're donating the fucking money. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. If I'm going on a fucking vacation to fucking Mexico, and I don't know who would want to unless you're going to a resort in fucking Cabo, but I'm not going to say, hey, can I get a cheeseburger? No, I'm going to eat some fucking tacos and enchiladas. If I'm going to China, I'm not going to order fucking chicken strips or a cheeseburger or a hot dog. If I'm going to fucking China or Japan, I'm going to have some fucking Chinese food. If I'm going to Japan, I want some fucking sushi. I ain't doing it. Let's get a fucking reality check here. But, oh, I'm so poor, but I'm Indian. So can you make me a meal with your hands, with your dirty hands? That's how we like it. I want your hands as dirty as fucking possible and make the food with your hands and serve it to me with your hand. Just just roll it up into a big fucking shit ball and fucking give it to me and I'll just eat it like that with my bare hands. No, we're not going to do that. We at least have the decency to give you a fucking plastic fork and knife. Or maybe, if you're lucky, we'll give you a fucking cool utensil called a spork. It's all in one.
Diet.
And they need to go get a cultural job.
Get a job. Get a job.
They need to go get the job they get should be in their culture. They should get a cultural job. I'm a black man. There's nothing I won't eat if I'm hungry. Stop it.
And if a portion of their food benefit is your white-centric, lactose-laden meal plan, it's doing more.
Lady. If you went back to your native homeland, which I'm assuming that you were probably born in America, given her American accent and dialect. If you went back to the homeland where you have to wear this fucking hijab burqa fucking thing, and you went back and you talked to a man that way, does she not understand what the fuck would happen to her? Does she not understand if she talked this way to a man in her home country, her native country, where her family comes from, what would fucking happen to her if she spoke this way? If she spoke out this way? Unbelievable. But yes, I want to talk about what Mo Zamboni just said. Assimilate to America or get the fuck out. And that's the thing, what has happened to America. We've seen it happen in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and now New York City. And that's just some of the bigger examples. It's happening everywhere. These immigrants that we're bringing in, legal or illegal, it used to be here in America, when you were an immigrant, you were coming here because they loved America. Immigrants were leaving their native country, coming to America because they hated their native country and they loved the American way. They loved the American way. That was the dream, the American dream. They came to America because they loved America. They loved its values. And that's why they wanted to be an immigrant there. And they did it the right way. They did it hard. They brought their family with nothing but the clothes on their back for a better life in America. And they assimilated. That's how it used to be. Nowadays, we're just bringing everybody fucking in from these third world countries. And they hate America. They hate it. They're leaving their country that's a fucking shithole. And they're coming to America. And they want to turn America into the country that they fled. No, I'm sorry. Rule number 1, you're going to learn English. You're going to learn English. And this happened in Southern California, and it happened here in America. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be proud of being Hispanic or Mexican in the case of California, or here in Florida being Hispanic, whether it's from Cuba, Colombia, Dominican Republic, wherever. Those are the Hispanics that usually typically see here in Florida. It's okay. Like in your household, if you want to speak Spanish to each other, go for it. By all means. That is your right. Go for it. But when you're out in public, it grinds my fucking gears when I'm at a grocery store and I'm hearing a full-blown conversation in Spanish. And you have to have employees that know both English and Spanish. They're bilingual. You're in fucking America. Rule number 1 should be you must learn to speak English. And then you hear these fucking old heads, these fucking 70, fucking 80-year-old fucking Hispanic, Mexican, whatever, any kind of Hispanic. Oh, it's so important to learn Spanish. It's so important. It's so important to learn Spanish. You know, Spanish should be the first language that actually people learn, and then they'll learn English later. Fuck you. You're in America. You speak English. And then you can learn Spanish later. It's so important to learn Spanish. Yeah, maybe if you're living there, maybe if you're living in Cuba or Colombia, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, I don't even know if fucking Puerto Ricans know how to speak Spanish. Or Mexico. I'll tell you what, if I'm visiting Mexico and I'm on vacation in Mexico, I'm going to try my fucking hardest to speak Spanish. I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit, but I will try my fucking best to speak Spanish if I'm visiting Mexico. And if you want to choose to move to Mexico, which I don't know why you would want to, but if you're going to choose to move to Mexico, you best damn believe that they expect you to learn Spanish. If you move to Spain or Germany, you think if you decide, you know what, I'm going to move to Spain, and you expect them to change and speak English to you, you're that fucking arrogant to move to Spain and continue to speak English and expect them to speak English back to you? You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. But the thing is, a lot of these fucking liberal fucking pieces of shit, they'll say, well, that's their culture. You should adapt to their culture. If you want to move to Spain or Germany or fucking wherever, France, that's their culture. You got to learn how to speak French. But for some fucking crazy reason, when it comes to America, all of that fucking logic is out the fucking window. It's racist to think and consider that these people should learn how to speak English. Are you kidding me? You come to America, you immigrate here. You ought to fucking love this country and speak English. But these fucking liberal, fucking crazy pieces of shit retards are like, oh my gosh, that's racist. That's so racist. They should be able to speak whatever language that they came from their native land. Well, no, they left. They fled. They chose to move here for a better life. You're gonna fucking learn English. It's so important to learn Spanish. It's so important to learn Spanish. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, maybe in Colombia or in Mexico or the Dominican Republic. Okay. You're going to fucking speak Spanish. That's fine. I expect that. But if you're leaving those countries to come here, no, it is not important to learn Spanish. It's not important for me, the native, to learn your language, the language of the country that you chose to leave because it was a shithole to move here. It's not important for me to learn Spanish. I'm in America. It's important for you, the immigrant, to learn English. But it's gotten so fucking twisted, man. It's sick. It's sick. But that's just where we are, boys. That's just where we are, unfortunately. All right, let's brighten up your day. Let's brighten up your day. I got a lot of fucking bookmarks. I got a lot of bookmarks. We could keep going. We could keep going on a lot of these fucking liberal retards. We could keep going. But let me brighten up your day, and we'll end the show. We're almost at 2 hours. So let me brighten up your day with some ladies. With some ladies. Let's do this. If we want to goon, we can goon. So let's goon. I guess the other day, November 5th, so 3 days ago, was National Redheads Day. National Redheads Day. Now, for me, I'm not typically like super into redheads. I know that there's dudes that are like redheads, man. That's like my weakness. Redheads are my weaknesses. Android X says, yeah, sign off. And then said, keep crying. Keep crying. Cry harder. Cry harder. You realize you just said that to me in English, right? I just went on this whole rant about English. I just went on this entire rant about speaking English, and you're talking to me and you're typing in English. And your shitty ass show. And your shitty ass show. Yeah, 350 people watching me. Good try. Good try. As you're speaking to me in English. Fucking retard. Read the room, brother. Read the room. Hey, Zwanny with a 20 says, let's keep it going, tax. Thank you, Zwanny. Love it. Thank you, Zwanny. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very pretty lady, Zwanny. Thank you for the 20. As he's speaking to me in English. What a fucking idiot. What an idiot. Redheads. Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh my goodness. Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. He picked the wrong woman. Mary Jane, nah. Gwen Stacy. Bryce Dallas Howard, man. She's fucking got it going on, dude. She's got it. Did she lose weight? I don't know, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. She's chubby now? I don't know. Is she chubby or was she just hiding all these curves? She might have just been hiding all these curves. What a woman. What a woman. Boys, I got more. I got more for you. I got more. I already showed you Haley Atwell's tits earlier. Let's see if we got more here. Oof. Here we go. You guys know I'm a big fan of Tate McRae. Look at Tate McRae. Holy shit. I love me some Tate McRae. Tate McRae and Dua Lipa. Love them. Here we go. I don't know who this is. I have no idea who this is. Zero clue. But it's a nice pair of titties. You got the toes back there. You got some toes back there and some cleavage. We love it. We love to see it, boys. A little bit of a palate cleanse. A little bit of a palate cleanse from roasting fucking liberal retards all day. I'm a big fan of this lady too, Evelyn Decker. Evelyn Decker. I don't know if this is a real chick. She looks almost too perfect. She might be AI. I'm not sure. I might have to look further into that. Evelyn Decker. Oh, and then you got Livy Dunn. Livy Dunn. Livy Dunn, man. What a sweetheart, man. That is a chick that you take home to mom. That's a chick you take home to mom. Livy Dunn, man. What a lady. What a lady. See if I got any more. I should have some more. Let me see if I have any more. Uh-oh. I might have ran out. Might have ran out of the attractive ladies. Ones that I can show on YouTube. Livy Dunn is a stunner, bro. Oh, Livy Dunn, man. That is a lady that you take home to mom. 100%, dude. 100%. Oh, here. We'll leave it off with this. Dude, when I was a kid, bro, Jennifer Love Hewitt. That was it, bro. She was it. She had those fucking big old fucking cannons, bro. We love Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah. Jennifer Love Hewitt, man. She was the full package. She's looking good now, too. She's a little bit thicker now, but I think in a good way. She wears it well. She wears it well, Jennifer Love Hewitt. She was at the, what was it? The Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like the little reboot thing that they did. And she was looking thick, but in a good way, you know. New Son of Earth with a 2 says, look up Lucy Pinder, Beardo. Lucy Pinder? This isn't some fucking trans, is it? Lucy Pinder. Oh? Okay. Lucy Pinder? Hold on, is this a biological woman? Are you guys trolling me? Lucy Pinder. Is that who we're talking about here? UK model? Not a transgender? Okay. Lucy Pinder. Let's see if we have any other source material here. I'm not seeing much. At least not on Twitter. Lucy Pinder UK fans. Oh, shit! She shows boobies. Oh, fuck. She shows all the boobies. She definitely shows all the boobies. Yep. Yep, she shows them. She shows them. Okay. Yep. Yep. She shows all of her boobies. So, guys, yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What was her name? Lucy Pinder. Lucy Pender. You can find them. They're out there. All right, let's get some super chats here. Francis Lyons with a 20 months says, howdy, Beardo. Love you guys lots. My sister complains about not losing weight, so she doesn't work out and snacks all the time and eats huge meals. That'll do it. That'll do it. The only way that anyone ever in the history of all time has ever lost weight is being in a caloric deficit. That's the only way. That is the only way. Caloric deficit. And also training hard, but when you train hard and you work out, you know, you burn calories. So that puts you in a caloric deficit. That's the only way. The only way of all time in the history of ever is a caloric deficit to lose weight. Thank you, Francis Lyons, for the 20-month recommitment. The Mass Marvel with a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you. Matt Frog with a 5. Eli Manning, 57,000 yards, 366 touchdowns, 244 interceptions, 84.1 PR. Matt Ryan, 63,000 yards, 381 touchdowns, 183 interceptions, 93.6 PR. Eli is not a Hall of Famer. He'll probably still get in because of the 2 Super Bowls. Eli is 100% a Hall of Famer. Eli's a Hall of Famer. Thank you for the 5. Retro Night with the 5 says, these Saturday streams are your best. Sucks we're losing the football live streams. I know, but it honestly, it's probably a good thing. For the sake of geeks and gamers, it's a good thing. Because that trouble. You don't want to get in trouble. Mark Andre Roy with a 199 says no gay tax. Thank you for the 199. And Metal Slave with a $50. I don't know if Metal Slave is still here, but thank you, Metal Slave, for the 50. Says for the no gay tax. Thank you, Metal Slave. Zwanny, committed to the Bearded Society. Thank you, Zwanny. And Zwanny with that $20 earlier says let's keep it going tax. Thank you for the 20. Giles McCoy with a 10 says the only reason my family don't speak Gaelic is my great grandfather forbade it in the house after the move. Good. That's a good guy right there. Smart man. Eric K with the 5. It used to be you would come to work hard for a chance to live the American dream. Now come to live off the country welfare, free food, housing, and money. 100%. 100%. New Son of Earth, look up Lucy Pender, Beardo. We did. I saw all of Lucy Pender. I saw all of her. And Spirian with a $3 super sticker. Thank you, Spirian. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. All right, boys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. 2-hour show. We got very angry today. We got very, very angry today. Just roasting these fucking retarded fucking liberals. Roasting them, dude. There's a lot of fuckery going around. There's a lot of fuckery when it comes to the fucking Islah Baghdadi new mayor of New York City. And the food stamps and stuff. There's a lot of fuckery going around. But remember, keep your head on straight, be positive. But all you can do is make fun of these people. Got to make fun of them. Got to make fun of these fucking weirdos. Righteous indignation, Beardo. Thank you, Mo Zamboni. Shout out. Got your blood going, Beardo. Good start. Yeah, a little angry show today. A little angry, but it was fun. It's fun roasting the fucking retards. It is fun roasting the retards. A good show today. I think it was a good show. I don't know. But thank you guys. Holy smokes. Overtime with Beardo, episode 7 in the books. Good show today, boys. Good show. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. I couldn't have done it without you guys helping fuel the conversation, being engaged in the conversation. So I appreciate you guys. Hey, what up, Jed, the Hollywood Scholar? Good to see you, brother. Haikira with the 2 says, have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, Haikira. And Predon Corpse with the 17 months says, Beardo, would you consider doing a stream with Smash JT, him on Bro Science, or you on his live stream? Yeah, I'm down. I think we talked about it before. We just never got anything ironed out. But yeah, Smash JT's great. Smash JT's great. I'd absolutely do a stream with him on Bro Science or going on his show for sure. Wani says, thanks for my Saturday morning better. Thanks for maybe making my Saturday morning better, Beardo. Thank you, Zwani. Shout out. All right, boys. You guys have a great rest of your day. I couldn't have done the show without you guys today. And that's every show. That's every week, every stream. So thank you guys so much. Metal Slave with an 18 months says, later, y'all. Thank you, Metal Slave, for the $50 and for the 18 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Metal Slave. All right, boys, we're going to go ahead and raid Biggles Mets. Biggles Mets is playing some video games, so we're going to go ahead and raid him. And we're going to make his day. How about that? We're going to make his day a little bit better. So go over, say hi to Biggles Mets, give him a shout out, let him know I sent you guys there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the donations, the super chats, the gifted memberships, the member messages. Shout out to the mods, the lurkers, everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your Saturday, a great rest of your weekend. You guys have a good time. Stay safe out there. And you guys have a good one. I appreciate you guys. But until then, Fear the Beardo. I'm out, everybody. Catch you guys later. Maybe later tonight. I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next stream, though.
Make it shut